when you open your mind up to the universe and things like that, it's amazing how many things can snowball from there.
I'm Maud Léger, and this is the Realtors Conspiracy Podcast, where we crack the code to real estate success. Learn from realtors, entrepreneurs, innovators about how to grow your business as we discuss real estate success stories, mindsets, processes, motivations, and the key to their success. Subscribe to our Realtors Conspiracy Podcast today. This week, we're speaking with Scottie Larocque, a brand new realtor of a couple weeks, mentored by his mother that is a realtor, but that also introduced him to following your intuition and frequencies. It's no secret that iconic entrepreneurs use their intuition to succeed. Entrepreneurs like Richard Branson, Steve Jobs, and Oprah rely on their intuition to make decisions. You can't argue with their success. So I'm really interested in hearing what Scottie has to say about how he plans to apply this to his real estate career. Hi Scottie, thanks for joining me today. Tell us about how do you define success as a brand new realtor in the industry?
All right. Well, I would say that success really comes from when you've personally accomplished the goals that you set out to at the beginning of your career and your journey. For me, success would be very much so having free time, having time that you can spend with your family or helping others, making sure that your money's working for yourself, and that's what I would say success is for me personally.
Very good. You've been a realtor for just a few weeks. Your mother's been a realtor for many years. How do you get inspiration from her?
Well, I've been seeing her in the industry for longer than I've even considered being in the industry. So I have a lot of inspiration coming from her and seeing how she goes about her day to day and how she discusses things with people. She's got a very big heart, and I think she's an absolutely incredible mentor to have. I get inspiration from her in every day, just how she speaks with people and the things that she does to make people's lives better in real estate.
Very good. What are you looking forward to the most in your career as a realtor?
I'm very much looking forward to the most is just the independence and the self-reliance of the industry. Just the opportunity to be taken seriously and professionally, especially at such a young age. From ages 18 to 21, I worked in the steel processing industry as a steel packager. And I worked with a lot of men much older than me that needed, constant supervision. I very much like to be independent and work on things on my own. And if I accomplish something, I want to be proud of it, saying that I did that.
Nice.
I think that real estate industry is very much a good industry to be in for those kind of people, for people that want to promote themselves and excel on their own and be independent.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's what I would say I'm looking most forward to in real estate.
Very cool. What ideas do you have to develop your brand, I guess, and grow your business?
I'm very much looking forward to being on camera. Funny enough, I'm a little nervous today, but it's very new, early in my career. I'm very much looking forward to the social media aspect of real estate, and I think that a lot of veteran agents are looking at it from a different perspective than new agents coming into the field.
Nice.
I'm going to be constantly trying new things and mostly just focusing on putting myself in front of the camera opposed to behind it. Something that I've never really done too much in my life before, but I'm looking forward to doing that.
You have big goals for your real estate career. How does your intuition drive you to get to those?
Yep. Well, I'm a very big believer in the universe, and the universe having a plan and a destiny for everyone. So my intuition, I really just listen to my heart and I listen to what I want to do in a day. But sometimes that comes from a place that's not just my desire. It's like I don't want to just lie around all day, so I'll do it. Sometimes from deep within, I'll have a feeling to go out for a run or a walk, or I'll go out and meet people, and things always have a way of having a domino effect. I'm sure you're aware.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might feel like a coffee one day, so you go down and you meet people.
That's really good. I think that's perfect. You meet people, then that's what happened, right? You follow your intuition.
That's right. I'm also an Uber Eats driver. That's my day job on top of real estate, just for the beginning of my career here, hopefully.
Yeah.
And when I have a certain intuition about where I'm going to go in my car, like what area I want to be in, I very much listen to that. Or if I have an order come up and I feel like there's something wrong about it, I won't take it. or if I feel like there's something very much pulling me towards taking that order, I'll take that, and I'll find myself flying all over Hamilton, learning the streets and meeting people along the way.
That's gonna be implemented in your career because now you're gonna know the areas, the neighborhoods of each area in Hamilton. So that's good for real estate. And intuition is gonna be good for when you do meet people that want to list with you or buy with you and you get a bad feeling. A lot of realtors get stuck into bad situations because of that.
That's totally right. I
Nice.
was even I was down in Westdale area, and I was just parked there waiting for an order while I was driving, and I saw a young couple walking by, and I knew that I could go talk to them. I had that feeling, so I just jumped out of my car and I walked up and introduced myself. I told them how I was just this was the day after I got my license, so I just had my free cards for Remax, and I was able to hand it to them, and already they're some buyer clients of mine that I have.
No way. Congrats. That's
Thank you.
awesome.
Right. So it's just about listening to your heart, listening to the universe around you. That's what I would like to say. Hmm.
How did you learn about all that, the intuition? How did you expand on that intuition you have?
Yeah, it all came from my mother. She reads a lot of books. She reads a lot of things about that, and it's a whole world that our family never really understood or knew anything about before she got into it. And when you open your mind up to the universe and things like that, it's um, amazing how many things can snowball from there. Whether or not you believe the person telling you, if you believe what they're saying, it's extremely powerful to believe that about yourself, that you're destined for great things. And when you believe that, I think that's where a lot of steps come from. Is just the belief.
Nice. I agree. Very cool. And what kind of books? Do you have any examples you want to share that people should get into?
There's one upstairs called The Destiny of Souls, and I'm trying to remember the author's name. He's a PhD neurologist,
Okay, cool.
and he studies and the whole book is tales and direct readings of client testimonials. Would you say, or um, the back and forth of the client and the doctor, and just changing the names. But you can they're under deep hypnosis, so you can hear what their inner mind is telling them. It's extremely information or extremely interesting.
Nice. Very cool. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of people have negative thoughts about themselves on the back of their head. So I feel if you can change that mindset, you can achieve anything you want.
Absolutely, I agree.
How do you market yourself now as a realtor?
Instagram is a big deal for me, and I don't see so much real estate content on it from I don't want to say older realtors or like I said, veteran realtors. There's a lot of the new age realtors. You see them advertising a lot on Instagram, and I'm really trying to get on there and figure that out for myself. My sister, she's 17. She's a lot more into social media than I am in that way of just knowing what's cool and what's not, and they're very fine lines. And it's very important that that you find yourself in the right niche. So Instagram, I'm definitely going to be advertising a lot on, and also just being out in the streets. I'm excited to have my name on my car and the stickers and everything. So things like that, just getting out there, meeting people, things like that. Yeah.
Very cool.
Mhm.
And I like that your sister's helping you. What's cool, what's not on Instagram.
Absolutely, yeah. And YouTube as well. I'm really looking into in the future being able to create educational videos for young people, especially first time buyers. There's a lot of young people don't know anything about real estate, and they don't know that they're actually possibly closer to getting a house than they really realize, just because the media around them is telling them that they'll never be able to do so.
Nice. So how do you tell them how do you guide them through that? What would you say?
I would tell them that, between the ages of 18 and 21, I worked full time in the steel processing industry. And in that time, I was able to save up enough money with my partner to purchase this condo that I'm in right now. And I think when I tell people especially young people, that really convinces them that, oh my, it's actually not totally unheard of and it's not impossible.
Nice. Very cool. Because once you start renting, you're sometimes stuck into a loop of renting. So
Yep.
buying something small and just growing is the best move, right?
People get very comfortable renting and working their day jobs, right?
Yeah.
And it's for some people, but it's not for all. And I think that if you're somebody who can't survive in that environment, it's very important to listen to your heart and your intuition and get out and do something that makes you happy, makes you feel fulfilled in your career.
Very cool. You have big goals for your career as a realtor. How do you plan to accomplish them?
Yeah, so I would say that from reading Frederick Eklund's book, The Sell, he mentions that as a new realtor coming into the industry, you want to be looking at who's the most successful realtor in your area. I have a few names on my board, and looking at what they're doing and seeing how they're doing it, and definitely seeing how you can do it in your own way. That's something that I'm looking forward to doing in accomplishing my big goals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are the key points of value from the book that you would share?
Well, in his book, he mentions that you should really be talking to those big realtors and getting in on their team, maybe learning from them directly. In my experience, though, I've never really liked to attach myself to other people. I like to be independent, and I'm going to try to figure out my own path. But I'm definitely going to take advice and knowledge from as many sources that I can and bring them all into this.
Nice. How do you plan to create new ideas to market yourself?
Well, new ideas I don't have a problem with creating. I have a problem with keeping them out of my head. My brain's just firing on all cylinders all day, every day. So new ideas aren't hard to come by, but filtering out the good ones, I would say, are important, and writing them down and just taking actions to accomplish those and mold them to make them real ideas and not just figments. Right.
Nice. How do you plan to keep innovating in your business?
Right. I don't think that I necessarily need to keep innovating as much as the industry will, and I just need to react to it and stay on top of things that are coming down the pipeline. With social media, there's so many trends and there's so many things that you see trending every day. It's almost like you have the pick, your pick to just choose what you use to advertise your business and grow your business. So I like to choose trends and things that I think that fit me and my brand, I would say.
Very cool. And for your business card idea, you had a neat concept that you want to share?
Yeah, sure. So I noticed that whenever I go to showings, I see all these cards lying flat on a table, and I would like to stand out quite literally. So the back of my card is going to be a full-length shot of the back of myself in a cool pose, showing off my range of motion, and that's going to be able to be propped up, standing up, and whether or not people decide to pick it up, they're going to see it, and it's going to be the first thing that they're drawn to. So just little differences like that, I think, is what's going to set me apart in the industry in the future.
That's very cool. You're gonna stand out. But
Literally, that's it.
very cool. Awesome. All right. So what are you excited about in the future?
In the immediate future, I'm very excited for the summer. I think that this summer is going to be an excellent one, much better than last. I think that people are going to be able to get out and enjoy the summer this year. And I think, and then going on from there, I'm going to spend my summer doing as much real estate as absolutely possible. I'm going to enjoy the fall and winter just the same. And that's just, the next coming year. But after that, it's, time will tell what exactly comes into my life. And, like I said before, I'm just going to keep an open heart and open ears to the universe and pick up on any intuitions and frequencies that I so choose, I suppose.
Nice. Very good. Thank you so much. Thanks for sharing. I'm excited to see you succeed in real estate.
Thank you very much, Maud. It was an absolute pleasure to be here with you today.